spend your life chasing dirt. This is a Duracell, AA, alkaline battery. Energy capacity, 1.5 volts. Peace and blessings, family. I am Wize Shabazz, aka the one they call Wize. And I've recently learned that you can get very good life lessons from everyday things that most people would never even consider. I'm going to tell you a story. Just about a week or so ago, I get on my computer, as I do, probably logging on to Facebook, YouTube, or one of the many blogs that I frequent, and I noticed that my mouse isn't working properly. Now, for those of you that are not familiar with Apple, this is an Apple wireless mouse that I use to control the screen on my iMac. So, when I'm noticing that my mouse is not working properly, I'm shaking it up, I get a message that says, "Low battery, please replace battery." So I look in my office to see where my batteries are, and I notice that I only have one new battery left. But I have a dilemma. I need to get on the computer. I don't have time to go to the store. So I say to myself, let me just take that one battery and replace one of the batteries in my mouse. Now, when I normally replace both of the batteries in my mouse will last me maybe 2.5, 3 months with 2 fully charged batteries. So I took special notice of how long it would take before the mouse batteries died, and I got the message, replace batteries in my mouse, again on my iMac. To my surprise, in 2 weeks, maybe 2.5, 3 weeks, lo and behold, the message pops up on the screen. Please replace batteries, lost connection to mouse. It made me realize something, that when you put one full battery and another half full or almost dead battery into a machine, the machine will not work at maximum capacity. But moreover, because this battery doesn't have a full charge in it, in order for the machine to operate in the way that it's intended to operate, it is putting much more stress on the fully charged battery. So because all that stress is coming on the fully charged battery, it is working harder than it normally would have to work, and it ends up dying faster than it normally would have died. This made me think about something. We've all heard that famous line in Jerry Maguire when the woman looks at Jerry Maguire at the end of the movie, and it's that very, very heartfelt scene when she looks at Jerry and says, "You complete me." How many of us are looking to be completed by someone else in a relationship? Because the reality is, if you say that you need someone else to complete you, then you are, in essence, the half-full battery. You're not coming into the picture with a full charge. You're looking for someone else to complete the charge in order to make the relationship work at maximum capacity. But what many of us don't realize is that since you're coming into the relationship half full, so much more stress is being put on the full person because now they're left to deal with all of your shortcomings. So they're, in essence, dying off faster. Maybe emotionally, maybe even physically, depending on the situation, because they're carrying the load of trying to keep the relationship working at maximum capacity, working with someone who's not giving enough charge. So the reality is this: don't look for someone to complete you. Don't come into a relationship half charged, half full. The best relationships, just like the best batteries operating in any type of machine, or when two people come together, both fully charged, both whole, in order to make the machine, called the relationship, operate at maximum capacity. That's when you get things done. As long as you're the person coming into the relationship with not a full charge, you're constantly putting so much strain on this person that it makes the relationship difficult to even operate, difficult to even exist. So my lesson to you is this: if you're in a relationship, find a way to make yourself fully charged. Find a way to make yourself the whole human being. Find a way to bring as much energy to the relationship as the other person is bringing. If you're not, maybe you should take some time to fully charge yourself. Become very whole. Don't look for someone else to complete you. Rather, look for someone else to complement you, so that when you're both engaged in the relationship, it's operating the way that it was meant to operate. I am Wize Shabazz. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace and love.